Okay, so to label the points, let's start with the axes, okay? I do like to note that over here, both x and y are positive. Over here, my x's are negative and my y's are positive. If you're wondering where this is coming from, you guys, this is the normal xy plane you have known since middle school, okay? So positive x's are on the right, positive y's are above, negative x's on the left, negative y's below. So over here, where we're left and down, we're negative and negative. And over here, where we're right and down, we're positive and negative. Okay, alrighty, here we go. This point right here, the radius of the circle is 1. So on this point, I have gone left 1. And up and down 0. And then on this point, I've gone left and right 0, up and down 1. Here we go. Here I've gone negative 1 because I've gone 1 to the left, 0. And then this one is 0, negative 1 because I went down 1, okay? Okay, I got the axes. Now I'm gonna go to my pi over 4s. They are all root 2 over 2. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do so I don't forget my negatives because that's the number one thing I'm likely to forget. I'm just going to put a negative in the spot of every x here. I'm going to put a negative in the spot of every x and y here. And I'm going to put a negative for every y here. And now I'm not going to forget. All of my pi over 4s are root 2 over 2, root 2 over 2. All of them. And then remember, we did talk about other patterns, but I said I was going to use mathematical ones, not necessarily memorization ones. Okay, now I know the other points that are left are either 1/2 or root 3 over 2. And the way I like to think of it is I like to remember that 1/2 is smaller than rad 3 over 2. Okay, so what I like to do then is come over here and say that the pi over 6s, they all have a long x and a short y. So all their x's are root 3 over 2 and all their y's are 1/2. So I fill all those in. And then all the ones that are up higher because they have a long y, and as a result, they have a short x. So their x's are 1/2, and their y's are root 3 over 2. Okay. And that's it. We're done. Okay. But again, you could also memorize. You could memorize that all of these guys in the middle have a denominator of 2, and then their numerators go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and technically you can think of all of them as being in square roots. But the square root of 1 is just 1. That's why these guys don't have the square roots. Everybody else does. And you could follow that same pattern around. I mean, again, so many patterns, you guys. But I do love thinking about it as who has a long x, who has a short x, who has a long y, who has a short y, because then I don't even need the circle in front of me. I can picture what's happening and answer my questions that way. Okay, I am going to do one more quick video on tangent for you guys. So, see you soon.